Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. We are on a road trip today. We're heading to Taunton for a game tour, a few shops. We're going to check out the CEX and the local game shop up here, and hopefully hit a few charity shops, get me words out. So yeah, come along for the ride, stay tuned, and let's see what we can find. Hey. So we have made it to Taunton, a couple of hours drive for us, coming from Truro and Redruth. So we're just heading now to CEX and see what we can pick up. We've had a look before, so there's a few bits that we both particularly need, myself and my brother, who's with us here. Let's go and see what we can find in CEX. So that's CEX done here in Taunton. We are now going to go check out some of the other shops and have a look, see what we can find. I've heard that there's a few good shops here. Definitely something that we don't have at home in Cornwall, so let's go take a look. Oh, there are some really great shops there. We've picked up something from the Lush shop, which I'll show you later, and we didn't pick up anything from any of the other shops, but it was good to have a real good look around. We're going to go and check out the other game shop now and see what we can find in there. Let's go. So that was MT Games, some real great finds in there. We definitely picked up a couple of games which I'll show you later, and when we get back home. So yeah, really great shop, that one. Really had some great games, some as you can see, some NES, SNES, bit of Sega, bit of PlayStation, so yeah, a bit of everything really. Really good shop. So yeah, it's been great trip up here in Taunton. We're going to head back to the car now, and I'll see you when we get back. And there we have it. We are back in the car here at Taunton before our long journey home. What a day we've had. Had a fantastic day. I've got a couple of videos that you will be seeing. Obviously this one that you've just watched today, and there's another one there. We hit the Continue Arcade for a couple hours as well, so stay tuned for that one coming up. So we've made it back home to Cornwall. I'm currently actually sat in my parents' bedroom. They're currently decorating, so yeah, don't worry about what's going on behind me. I'm just going to show you quickly what my brother picked up before we move on to my pickups for the Wii. So here we go, starting with, so we have Cut the Rope for 3DS. So these are all 3DS games. My brother's currently going for a full set of 3DS games. We then have My Exotic Farm. So very much like I am with the Wii set, he is collecting the 3DS. We have Lego Hobbit. That's the last Lego 3DS game that he needs. We have Phonics Fun with Biff, Chip and Kipper. And the most expensive one that we picked up today, and one of the rarest on the 3DS, is Barbie Groom and Glam Pop. So this one's a relatively common one on the Wii. However, for the 3DS, it is one of the top 10 rarest games. So we managed to pick that up in CEX today. So that's his pickups. Let's move on to my pickups. Well, we are back after a long day up in Taunton. Taking the nice long drive back. I'm back from my parents. Picked up this little pain in the bum. Let's go through our pickups. I'll try and keep her distracted with this one, but I think she's just going to try and eat everything again. So first off, we're going to start with the first thing that we actually picked up, and it wasn't in CEX. And it was actually in the Lush shop. So at the moment, Lush are doing a load of Mario bath bombs and things, shampoos and that sort of thing, all for the Mario Galaxy movie. However, I didn't buy any of that. I just bought the box. So I asked in there, stop you from eating it. I asked in the Lush shop, I said, could I just buy the box? And they were happy to sell me just the box. So that will sit nicely here somewhere in the games room. Just £4. I know it seems expensive for a box, but yeah, I was really pleased with that. So that was the first thing we had, and I had to carry that round with us until I got a nice CEX back to keep it dry from out the rain. So let's move on to the other games. We'll start with the two that we picked up in the game shop at the end. These, I actually picked up three, but one's a little bit more uncommon, so I'll show you that one last. So first up is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? That's the first edition. So I've already got the second edition. I now have the first one to add to that set. These three games that I picked up in the games shop at the end, that you saw in the video, they had some great stuff in there. But the discs and the boxes were all absolutely immaculate, which is very rare to find. So it was really good to get them in such a great condition. So that's our first one. And then the second one was Pro Evolution Soccer 2012. And there's a few in the Pro Evo set on the Wii, so I think I need a number 2 or 3. So that's another one added. So then it's on to our CEX pickups. Again, some fairly cheap ones, and I'll leave the uncommon ones till last. But most of these I picked up for a really good price. A few of these were a couple of quid. So first up we have Dave Mirror's BMX Challenge. We then have one that shows up on Vinted a lot. I've just been waiting for it to come up at a decent price. However, it was a very good price in CEX. And the disc was in a great condition. So this one is Crash Mind Over Mutant. The Crash game. Such good games. Particularly on the original PlayStation. Next one, another cheap one here, was a Daisy Fuentes Pilates. So next up we have Disney Violetta Rhythm and Music. A cheap one, but again another fairly uncommon game. So moving back to the game shop now. The last one, or last one of the three that I picked up from in there, was Haunted House. I've seen this one come up a couple of times, usually around £10 to £12. This one again in that shop was £10, but in immaculate condition, and so I was happy to pick that one up. That shop in itself, if you watched the video through here, has some great little gems, a few Sega games, Super Nintendo, and even some NES games. If I was looking in the market at the time, I think I probably would have picked up a few other games, that's for sure. But we were focusing on the Wii games. So yeah, we'll definitely have to pop back up there at some point. So the final two that were from CEX, we have Riga, The Battle of Argus. Again, another one-player game that looks pretty good. If you tried this one, let me know down in the comments what it's like. I might have to give this one a go fairly shortly. Now, and the last one, the main reason why we went up to Taunton was because they had so many that I actually needed when my brother searched their CEX website, and one of the games that I really wanted to add to my collection, very uncommon game. I haven't seen this one actually come up on eBay or Vinted since I've been looking for the Wii set, and that is Pocoyo Racing. I think I said that right. Another animated style game, a little kids game, a 4-player racer, which I know there was quite a few on the Wii, but none were as good as Mario Kart. And yeah, there's a lot of imitations after Mario Kart introduced their first one. So yeah, we had a great day out in Taunton today. Definitely will be going back up again in the near future. They had lots of shops that we don't tend to see down here, and as you see through the video, there was some great gaming shops and movie shops that were really good, and definitely worth visiting. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps grow the channel, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully we'll have lots more of trips over the next few months on the channel here. And as always, don't forget to create your world of gaming.